it's Rosebud and welcome to my channel. I hope you're fine, I hope you're great, and I hope this video finds you well. It's such an exciting day because it kind of feels like summer. The sun is shining, it's so beautiful outside, and I may just use this beautiful natural light and make this video. Yeah, and it's not such a beautiful video itself because I want to talk about the hardships of living in Germany. Okay, and without further ado, let's get straight to it. Well, I would describe living in Germany like a bed of roses, right? Because when you hear of it, you are like, wow, beautiful, great, amazing, marvelous. What you kind of forget is that in between those beautiful, flourishing, nice red petals of the roses, there are thorns in between. And this is what you want to talk about today. Yeah, and this video is meant for those of you out there who are planning on maybe moving to Germany or just trying, maybe not for good, but for a larger or a longer period of time to just come here, maybe to study or to work or to visit family, or whichever way you want to come to Germany. I think it's just nice you take a few seconds and listen to these 5 hardships that you may face in Germany, that you may come here ready and mentally prepared, right? Okay, and let's start with the point number 1. The first point, which we foreigners, the first hardship which we foreigners face here in Germany is the visa application, visa out extension problems. Okay, and this is the problem. For example, when I was applying to go to the US, right, just visit, I got a 5 years visa, just like that. For Germany, I have never gotten a visa longer than 2 years. Nope. That means every 2 years I've got to go to the foreigner's office and extend my visa. And for that, I will need either my student admission letter, I will need my working Arbeitsvertrag, I'll need a, what do you call it? Working contract. You need a working contract, and usually when you go to the foreigner's office, you get your visa extended to the length of your either student admission letter or your work contract. That means if you are in that job which gives you just 1 year's working contract, you're just going to be getting 1 year's working visa. End of story. They'll never give that extent, like, I don't know, 3 years, like 3 years you feel like safe, you can stay here for 3 years. No, it's just shorter period of times, and you constantly have to go to the foreigner's office to extend it. You need to always be taking with you your health insurances, your address of residence. You need to be taking the contract of the student admission letter that, like I said. You also need to be taking like a police notice from the police that you're not in a criminal record. You need to pay, yes, every time you do your visa extension, you pay like 100 euros every single time. Yeah, so I think that's like the biggest hardship that we foreigners have here in Germany. And every time you go to the foreigner's office, there is either you get an appointment, which can even be like months, because there are always so many people wanting to go there, so it'll be like months in advance. Or if you go there, you might even take like the whole day to even get to talk to somebody. It's crazy, yeah. So yeah, visa extension is the biggest hardship we foreigners face here in Germany. Point number 2. The second thing you've got to be aware of when you're planning to come to Germany is the distance between you and your family. This is the point where it might be going down or might be underrated by most people. But if you've not been gone away from your family for a while, you might not get this point, because it's not just the homesickness, which after some time you're like, I want to be home, eat my mom's food and blah blah blah. It's also like, in case of any problem, maybe huge or small, whichever magnitude it might have, you have no one to turn to. You have not that immediate family to turn to, like, immediately. You know, like if you have a problem and you just call your mama and you're like, Mom, can I come over? You don't have that option. No, you've got to rely on your friends, or like me, I have like build up my family here. So yeah, that kind of thing. But at the beginning, it's really difficult not to have that immediate family contact that you just run to, lean on whenever need be. Yeah, so yeah, far from your family. Don't underestimate the impact that it might have on you. Yeah, and I would call that the second hardship that we foreigners face in Germany. The third thing that we foreigners might face as a kind of struggle or a problem in Germany is the language. If you come here maybe with a Grundstufe, or even maybe a little bit of your Mittelstufe German level, you might have difficulties understanding Hochdeutsch itself, right? That means if you are at school, you might have difficulties understanding what the teachers are saying. You might have difficulties understanding what is written, especially in their so many bureaucratic paperwork. You might really get, I mean, even Germans have problems understanding those papers anyway. So how hard must it be for us foreigners who come here not really fluent in that language? German is a difficult language anyway. So yeah, German is one of the hardships that we face here in Germany as foreigners. And not even that, you go to the extent that depending on where you come from, Germans might cease to talk the Hochdeutsch that they do, and start talking in dialects. And this can be so difficult to understand. I remember the first time I came to Bavaria, and the Franconian have a very strong accent of their own. It really took me some time. And we also had a professor who was talking Franconian German. It's so difficult to follow. It's just difficult, yeah. The fourth hardship that we foreigners face in Germany is the struggle to survive. Okay? That means if you're a student, you might be looking for student help jobs which can help you earn some income or some money at the end of the month for you to sustain yourself. Or if you're done with your studies like I am now, you might start to look for a job. I must say it's really difficult. It's difficult for anybody to get a job, I know, but it's even more difficult for us foreigners to get a job here. You might be as learned or as qualified as you may be, but there will remain that disadvantage. I think every boss will agree that it makes a difference if you are a German or you're a foreigner. You cannot tell me anything else. It does make a difference. Maybe they assume you cannot speak the language fluently. Maybe they just assume you have not that working mentality like the Germans have. They will not even get to know you better. They will just see your CV, your application forms. You are not German, and it will just be treated differently. Believe me, it will. So yeah, I would say the third thing will be difficulties getting a job. Getting a job, qualified or not qualified, you will have difficulties getting a job in Germany as a foreigner. Yes. My fifth and last hardship that we foreigners face is the expectations from home. Our families send us to Germany, right? And they expect going to Germany is equal to being successful, which is not the case. But there is that load of expectations on our shoulders, on our backs, where people from home will expect you to excel in everything. May it be your studies, may it be jobs, may it be everything you touch. And in addition to that, they will expect something back, right? May it be financial support. I remember there's a friend of mine who used to send like money from home every month, and she had 2 kids that she had to take care of. She had 4 cleaning jobs that she was doing at the same time, and at the end of every month her family was expecting her to send money, which she did actually quite willingly. But the thing is, her money was kind of not well appreciated back home, which made me feel so bad. Because if you are sending people back home a certain amount of money that you have spent the whole month cleaning, scrubbing people's toilets, being that toilet lady at some pub, or being, I don't know, doing really not, let's say, office jobs like one would assume, you've really toiled yourself, you've worn your hands out working for that money, and when you send them home, it's not well appreciated. They find that 50 euros is not like much. For you it would have been the world, but they find it's not like much. You just feel like, what do you expect of me, really? So she would send money every month, and sometime there was this time somebody actually said, you have to send me money, come on, what am I supposed to do in Kenya? Go cleaning people's toilet or what? And then you wonder, come on, this is what you do in Germany to get that money they are sending. Really, it's so yeah, the expectations from home is a load, sometimes too big to carry. Yeah, and I would say, yeah, those are the summary of 5 hardships that we foreigners face in Germany. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Do you also have these hardships in your lives if you're outside of home, anywhere else, maybe not even in Germany? Is it the same, especially with the visa thing and everything? Is it the same in other countries too? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, go outside, enjoy the sun, feel blessed, stay blessed. Until next time, ciao!